Hello, and welcome to the metaphysical meanderings for this week, couple weeks. The new moon was a few minutes ago, um, and we have the um, equinox coming up tomorrow, um, which is the official first day of fall. So we have a lot of newness. The transition of cycles happening this weekend. And actually, what I have been pondering this week is kind of the new and the old. I don't remember if I talked about this last time. My favorite rune is the Raido rune, Raido, or at least that is how it's spelled in the system that I learned it. Um, and it is the one about travel, about movement from place to place. And it can mean travel, literal travel, going on a trip or moving to a new place. But it can also mean uh, a little more metaphysically, traveling from the place you're in, emotionally, mentally, and moving up a level. And often for me, it would always come back in the reading to kind of a spiral that, yes, it feels like we've been here before, but every time we get here, we have more experience behind us and more information. We're applying new skills to whatever this same old situation is. However, this week, put a different spin on that Rado new within the old. Um, got to do a lot of things that I haven't done here. This week I went to a couple of different singing groups and song bath and retreat. So I it was a week crammed full of new experiences. And the most interesting thing about it, just on a real surface level, kind of, is that most of these things, these places that I hadn't been to, studios, retreats, people's houses, most of these places were actually in a neighborhood or in an area that I had traveled through before many times. So it was a lot like that Rado rune, except a little more physically, in that I've been here before, but I would never seen this um, uh, studio or this place or seen the name or even really acknowledged that these businesses or this view or this turnoff existed here because I was always focused on what else ever else I was doing in that area. So it has been it's not really a stop and smell the roses, but it is more about maybe each same old still has something new, something different to experience. Um, Possibly, hopefully, something beautiful that we hadn't seen before in that area, in that experience, in that event, in that situation. Um, so it really has been an amazing week, and I think that is a lovely way to connect it to the new moon because it's, ending one and beginning another. And sometimes feels like, yeah, here we are again. We're doing this part of the cycle and we're doing that part of the cycle. But each time we have a new moon, it's in a different part of the year. It's connected or close to a different um, part of the season because the moon cycles don't follow the same as the sun cycles. So there's always something a little new, a little fresh, a little different that we can just take a moment and take a breath. And we don't even have to appreciate it. Sometimes it being new can be a little annoying because it's not quite what we expected and not what we were ready for. But acknowledge that it is a little different, this situation, this moment. Um, but also that it is in a similar place. So again, we have experiences, we have knowledge, we have things that we can say, yes, this worked, yes, this doesn't. Here is my comfort level, and I can step out a little bit or expand it a little bit, refine it a little bit, incorporate it a little bit. So, yes, it has been a lovely week, and I am looking forward to this next new week um, with all the things I've learned about new things in familiar places and really the cycle connection. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope that you are having a lovely day. I hope that the fall season, the season of harvest and the season of, finishing up all the summer stuff and kind of really getting back into um, hunkering down and self-care. It's time to start getting ready to look inward a little bit. I hope it feels like there have been a lot of beautiful things that we get to savor, that you get to savor um, through the fall. So take care of you.